Yes, you're welcome to my channel. It's your boy Jacob right here in Maryland, USA. Now today we are going to talk about staffing agencies. If you're out there and you want to work in the US as a health profession, there are a number of staffing agencies which bring people here to work in the US. I know there are so many ways in which people used to come and work here in the US as health professions, but one of the best ways you can use is to use a staffing agency. Yeah, many people use direct hire to come here, but that's quite very hard because you need an employer. You apply through an employer and then an employer files for your case, which is not quite very easy. It's one of the hardest ways to come here through direct hire, but if you get it, it's very good. But one of the best ways which many people have used to come and work here in the US is through staffing agencies. Now, the advantages of using staffing agencies is you have less stress with money. They file for your case, they give you a contract, they know all these immigration lawyers who can help you with your case. They guide you through the process, examinations, and each and everything. Everything is stress-free if you use a staffing agency. They give you a contract for you to come and work here, but everything is more free and things are less stressful than working on everything by yourself. So in this video we are going to look at some of the best staffing agencies which you can use to come and work here in the US. To start with, I think one of the most popular agencies which many people have used is AVAT Healthcare. Yeah, AVAT is very good. They have recruited very many nurses, occupational therapists, physiotherapists to come and work here in the US. They have been in the business for quite a very long time. They recruit all over the world, in the Caribbean, in the Philippines, and here in Africa. So they have been in the business for quite a very long time. The good thing with AVAT is they will give you a 3-year contract for you to work with them. They will give you a good salary of around $27 and above. They reimburse your fees. Let me say if you are a nurse and you came with your NCLEX, they reimburse your fees. You spent around $5,000. That's the reimbursement fee if you're a nurse and you came with your NCLEX with AVAT. And they also shorten your period of contract. If you came with your NCLEX, they'll give you around 2 years contract, 2.5 years contract, which is very good. Another thing with AVAT is their referral bonuses, and if you refer to them a nurse or a health profession, they always give referral bonuses of around $1,500. Yeah, that's very good for a referral bonus. Another thing which most people praise about AVAT healthcare professions is their orientation program. Everyone says that AVAT has the best orientation program for nurses and all other physical therapists who come to work here. They have a very good orientation program where they teach you all the basics and each and everything you need for you to work here in the US. Their salary is also quite very good, around $27 and above, depending on where you are going and the contract. So if you are looking for a staffing agency, you're a nurse, you're a physiotherapist, occupational therapist, you are looking for a staffing agency to come and to bring you here in the US to work, I think you can go with AVAT. Go on their Google reviews, look at what other people are commenting about this agency, and then you pick out if AVAT is the agency for you, you take it. Another very good staffing agency recruiting international health professionals to come and work here in the US is MEDIPRO International. Yeah, MEDIPRO is very good. I personally use MEDIPRO. MEDIPRO brought me here in this country. It's very good. They have been in the business for quite a long time. They are very fast in immigration. MEDIPRO recruits nurses, medical technologists, and currently nursing aides. Yes, if you are a nursing assistant and you are looking for a health staffing agency to bring you here in the US, MEDIPRO is currently recruiting nursing aides and nursing assistants to come and work here in the US. There are not so many staffing agencies recruiting nursing aides, but MEDIPRO is actively recruiting nursing aides and nursing assistants to come and work here in the US. So if you're a nursing assistant out there and you want to come and work here in the US, go on MEDIPRO, look out for the requirements they need and apply. Currently there are so many nursing assistants in the process who are coming to work here in the US. So if you're a nursing aide and you want to come and work in the US, go to MEDIPRO. They are actively recruiting nursing aides. MEDIPRO gives you a 3-year contract. Yes, regardless of whether you came with your NCLEX or not, they will give you a 3-year contract. They reimburse your fees which you spent through the process. They have a very good referral bonus as well. If you have a nurse out there and you refer it to MEDIPRO, they will give you around $2,500, which is very good. Their salaries are good. For their nurses who are working with them, above $32. And also they have a good orientation program, and apart from that, when you are on orientation, you are well paid with MEDIPRO. So MEDIPRO is a very good staffing agency. If you are a nurse out there and you are looking for a staffing agency, if you're a medical technologist out there, you're looking for a staffing agency, try to go with MEDIPRO. Go on their Google reviews, try to look out on what other people are saying about them. If MEDIPRO is the agency for you, you can go with them. Another very good staffing agency I would want to talk about is OGP, O'Grady Payton. Now, O'Grady Payton, OGP, is one of the oldest staffing agencies around. They have been in the business for over 40 years, and they have brought very many nurses and very many allied health professions here in the US. So if you're a registered nurse out there and you're looking for a staffing agency, OGP is there. If you're a medical technologist, for medical technologists, they file on an H-1B visa and you need to have a degree. For nurses, they go with an EB3 visa. But for nurses, whether you're a diploma or a degree nurse, there's no problem, you can apply. But for medical technologists, they usually want you to have a degree and they file you on an H-1B visa. So OGP is very good. According to what I see on their forum, they give 2-year contracts. They have some of the shortest contracts for their staffs. They give very good salaries. Yeah, according to what I hear from other nurses, they give very good salaries to their nurses, and they have been in the business for quite very long time. They give a referral bonus of around $1,000 if you refer to them a health profession, which is very good. For OGP, their orientation takes place on the health facility they have allocated you. So that's the only bit of a difference. But apart from that, everything is good with OGP. They have been in the business for a very long time. And what I hear from the reviews, if you want to hear to know more about OGP, go on the Google reviews and see what other nurses are talking about them. So it's one of the best staffing agencies I would recommend. Yeah, now the fourth one I can recommend is Interstaff. Yeah, Interstaff is quite new. Not many people know about Interstaff, but yeah, it's one of those agencies, staffing agencies, recruiting international health professions to come in the US. Not many people know about it, but it's very good, and it also has an equal share of advantages. It's quite fast in the immigration. I know so many nurses who are with Interstaff. So if you're one of those nurses who have been trying MEDIPRO or you've tried AVAT, they are not giving you, you try Interstaff. Yeah, Interstaff currently it's not so hard to get their contracts. I know so many nurses who have got contracts with them. You know, so getting a contract with the staffing agency is not easy. They have to go through a lot of process. So if you're out there and you're looking for a staffing agency, you've tried all these other agencies and everything's not working out for you, you try Interstaff. If you try Interstaff, there are so many nurses I know who have got contracts with them. You try Interstaff, If they give you a contract, well and good. It's a very good staffing agency. So those are the staffing agencies I can recommend. There are so many. There's Connectings USA, there's Passport USA. There are so many. The list is endless, but I've given you some of the most popular agencies which are currently recruiting health professions to come and work here in the US. So those are the most popular ones I know. If you know any other agency which you want to recommend to people to use to come and work here in the US, please put it down in the comment section. Let's share, and so that we can help our brothers and sisters who are interested to come and work here in the US. There are so many ways you can use to come here in the US, but I recommend you use a staffing agency because they have filed very many health professions to come here in the US. If you do it on your own, first of all, you don't know the process, you don't have the lawyers. Very many people will be looking to take away your money and don't complete your cases. But staffing agencies have been there, they know the business. They have lawyers, they know how the business works, they work on your cases for very quickly than you inserting your money. The money you put in is quite very less. So I would recommend, if you're a health staff and you want to come here in the US, try to look out on some of these staffing agencies we've discussed about, and all others which other people can recommend for you. Go on their Google reviews, see what other people talk about them, then you can consider applying for them. If what I recommend is don't give up. Don't give up. If you've tried like in AVAT and they have not taken you, try OGP or try Interstaff. There are so many people who have failed in other staffing agencies, but they are taken up by another one. So don't give up. Do everything for your future. If you think you really want to come and work here, everything is possible. There are so many people who are still in the immigration process. The process is quite different for everyone. Yeah, there are those who come a little bit faster, and there are those who are delayed by a number of immigration processes. So the most important thing for you, all these agencies have differences, advantages and disadvantages, but the most important thing for you is to come here, get your green card, start your journey, work out everything for you and your family, and we all lead a successful life. Thank you very much for listening to me and listening to my tutorials, following my content. If you have anything you want to comment or any question you want to ask on the tutorial or any supplement, please leave your comment right there in the comment section.